Want to create incredible AI generated images like these? In this video, I'll show you how to use a powerful DreamShaper model along with Stability Matrix and ComfyUI to produce stunning customized artwork. Let's dive right in. Hey everyone, welcome back to Agile Coder. Today we are exploring one of the most exciting ways to generate AI images. So first of all, we'll need the Stability Matrix application. So we can download it from their GitHub repo. So I'll leave a link to this repo in the description. You can check that out. From here, you can download the application for your preferred operating system. I'll go with the Mac OS. Let's give some time for it to get downloaded. Now that it's downloaded, let's install it. I'm going to double click on it and then drag it to applications. Now let's open it. Here's the Stability Matrix. We'll hit open. So I'll hit the portable mode because we'll get this data directory where we can place our models that we will download in a while. Then we can hit continue. I don't want to share analytics. Then from here, we want to install this ComfyUI package. I will select no models and then we'll hit the download button. Now we can see we are installing ComfyUI here. It's going to take some time. I'm going to skip it. So now that we have our ComfyUI installed, let's just launch it. So the server has started. We can go to this URL. So this is our ComfyUI loaded. So before we move in and start doing our workflow, we need to put the model inside the correct directory for everything to work. Let's go to Finder and then go to Applications. Then you'll see this data directory. So this is because we've chosen the portable mode while installing Stability Matrix. So in the data directory, when we go to Packages, we'll see this ComfyUI directory where everything related to ComfyUI resides. So next we need to download the DreamShaper 8 model. So you can download the model from this URL. Basically it's in Hugging Face. You can download it for free. I'll leave a link to this in the description as well. You can check that from there. And then what we'll do is in the models, I have all my models stored in my external hard drive. So I'll go there and this is the model that I'm talking about, which is DreamShaper 8.SafeTensors. So we need to copy that to checkpoints directory inside ComfyUI. Then we will restart the ComfyUI. Now that we have loaded our model in the correct directory, let's begin. So in the ComfyUI, you can double click to search for anything. So first thing we need is a K-sampler. So in here, we have these inputs and latent as the output. So in the model, we'll select the DreamShaper model that we've downloaded and we'll use checkpoint loader. And in here, we'll select the DreamShaper 8.SafeTensors. If you are not able to find that in this select field, then you just need to reload it and you'll get the model. Now we'll give positive input, which is clip text encode. And we'll connect this to clip in the checkpoint. And the same thing we'll do for the negative. This is basically our prompt, and these are the things that we don't want in the image. We can connect the same clip here as well. And the latent image, what we'll do is we'll create an empty latent image. So here we'll provide all the information related to the image resolution and dimension. This DreamShaper model is a small model, so it's capable of handling smaller resolutions basically. So we'll go with this 512 by 512. And then what we'll do is we'll create latent output, which will be VAE decode, and this VAE we have to provide it from the model itself, and then we'll have this final image. So here we can have two options, like the preview image thing will only preview the image and won't save it to our local. So I'll go with the save image node, which will also save our image after it gets generated, and we'll increase this to preview our image as well. So this is the basic setup. So we can try something like a pigeon whose head looks like a tiger. Let's see what happens. In the negative, you can give prompts like watermark or logos so that it don't mess things up, and everything remains the same as of now. And then we can click on Q. So it'll start generating our image. So this is the final output. Look at that. It's so much tiger and a pigeon actually. So we can try something different prompts. For example, let's just say we'll open ChatGPT and we'll generate a detailed prompt for it. So this is a very detailed prompt. So we can use this prompt in here and then we can run the model again. Look at that. And the final thing that I want to show you is you can find all your generated images inside your data directory. You can go to applications, data, then packages, ComfyUI, and then you can go to outputs. There it is. And here you can find all your generated images. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The setup you need to generate images in your local machine. So DreamShaper is a very light model, so it can work on devices with low RAM as well. So you can give it a try. And also I'll be uploading videos on different models. So this Flux model is much more powerful than the DreamShaper model, and it can generate images at higher resolutions as well. So I'm planning of making a video for Flux as well. So make sure to subscribe to get the updates. So that's it for this video. I hope you find this video useful, and if it did, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.